I would like to welcome all of you to our webinar session. Our brand is Training Art by IK, also known as TA. We are training provider in the industry for the past 16 years. To those who didn't know about us, we have the purpose to help individuals to realize their potential and help organizations reach new heights. We find joy and pride in what we do, and we believe that training should never be boring. Everyone has the potential to be extraordinary, and we can help that by providing exciting ways for people to learn, grow, and discover new perspectives in everyday life. Thank you for choosing TA's training to enhance your learning journey today. Today, our webinar is titled Mastering Emotional Intelligence with AI Voice Analysis, the key to professional success. Yeah, it is about how AI voice analysis can be used to understand and manage emotions and stress levels effectively. Okay, let me welcome Mr. Yong, our trainer for today. He's a seasoned psychologist with over a decade of experience in workplace mental health, specializing in helping employees manage stress and navigate personal challenges. He is also an HRDC certified trainer and a lecturer at Alpha Omega International College. Motivated by the communication gap between different generations in the workplace, Yong found his own psychological consultation and training center 4 years ago to bridge this divide and promote mental well-being. Yeah, his work has earned him recognition as one of the top 100 Malaysia influential educators and other prestigious awards. Yong is committed to the vision that every family should have access to mental health support and leads a team of young professionals to advocate for better mental health practices in the workplace. Without further ado, um, let me just say good morning, Mr. Yong. How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kalai.
Good
I'm
morning.
ready
Okay,
for today's wonderful sessions.
thank you. Thank you. Come, let's say hello to Mr. Yong in the chat box. Is there anything else that you want to add in your profile, Mr. Yong, in case I've missed out any?
Too many things to add, but it's fine. Good to be.
Okay,
Okay.
never mind. You add later.
Alright.
You add
Yeah,
during your
yeah.
session later. Okay, come. Before we start, before I pass the floor to you, let me just give some ground rules. Please help to follow these ground rules. Please mute your mic throughout the session and only unmute your mic when needed. Yeah, please get ready to switch on your video camera at the end of the session for a group photo. We won't have any break for this session because it's only 2 hours, so there's no breaks. And if you have any question, you can put in the chat box, but Mr. Yong prefers if you can unmute yourself and ask question directly. So if you do put anything in the chat box, I will try to read out to Mr. Yong as much as I can. Hopefully we didn't miss out anything. In case we miss out, please retype again. Yeah. And another favor from you all, please, is please rename your Zoom name to NTW's registered name in order for us to match your attendance, for us to complete you to get the certificate from NTW. Yeah, and also generously, Mr. Yong has given permission to share his slides after the training, and also we will upload this recording into YouTube later. And also, please stay tuned with us. I think Mr. Yong got some exciting gifts to give away later. So just stay tuned and enjoy your session today. Mr. Yong, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, Kalai. Good morning, everyone. If you can see me clearly, if you can hear my voice clearly, please type yes in the chat box. I want to make sure that everything is fine. Okay. Let's see the one replied us. Okay, I can see the reply of Ipe. Tun Kokpi, good morning. Gan, morning. Zatu, morning. Alice, good morning. Sinar Surya, good morning. Adam, good morning. Yes, yes. The first question psychologists always like to ask. Do you know what's the questions? How do you feel today? How do you feel? Right in the chat box, let me know. How do you feel today? I'm not asking how are you doing. I'm asking how do you feel today? Tell me in this morning sessions when you just wake up from the bed, how do you feel? Okay, so our friends say they feel great. Well, tell me some emotion. Yes, Kavita, you are right. I want to have the kind of the words of emotions. Happy, yes, happy is one of the emotion. You answer correctly. So feel happy in this morning. Okay, Alice feel positive in this morning. Gun feel energetic in this morning. How about the rest of you? How do you feel in this morning when you just wake up from the bed? Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your answering. Okay, Sophia Laila, feeling excited. Wow, excited is a very strong feeling, you know. It's more than happy. What's the things that make you feel so excited? Is it because you are going to be promoted? I mean, like, I'm not sure. Like, okay, hopefully that you're going to be promoted and then you feel so excited and all. All right. Thank you so much for your response, you know. And I understand our emotions is so important. And do you know that in Malaysia or in Asia country, actually not many of us aware of the importance of the emotions. Many of us, Nola, Mr. Yo, I have heard about this training before from Miss Kalai. Ah, I see. Okay, it means that Miss Kalai giving you a very good introduction about this training. This one make you feel excited. I thought when you look at my face, you feel excited. Oh, well, doesn't matter. All right, guys, this is my style. You know? When I want to give the training, like what Kalai say, we want our training to be interesting, to be fun. I'm not the kind of a trainer you feel bored, you know, with like a professor or with the thickness, with the thick of the beard, you know, when the voice is very deep. If you expect me like a lecturer in your school or in university, very deep voice and talk about a lot of like psychology theory, so sorry, I can't do that. Because I'm still young and energetic, right? So that's why the session have to be energetic and fun, okay? So, oh yeah, sorry, because my voice is a bit like so a bit it got a sore throat. So I will try my best, yeah. Because I just completed a 2 days training yesterday, so today is a bit uncomfortable. But it doesn't affect my performance. It doesn't affect my passionate to speak to you. All right. So today the topic that we are going to talk about is the key to professional success: mastering emotional intelligence with voice analysis. There are a few keywords here. Number one, take notes. If you got a pen, if you got a piece of paper with you, write down this important point. The first key point in this title is professional success. Anyone here, you are looking forward to have a professional success in your career? Right now in the chat box, say yes. Let me know. Anyone here, professional success is important to you and you're looking forward. I want to know how many people here got this passionate. Okay, Kavita, yes. All right, Noraini, yes. Saizatu, yes. Tun, yes. All right. Luckily, you say you got this kind of expectation. Otherwise, I'm not sure why you are here. I think the people here, because you're looking for professional success, otherwise you're looking for professional failure, or you want to become you want to have a flat life. I'm not sure why you are here. Okay. Number two, the second keyword is emotional intelligence. Okay, emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? We're going to talk about it later. And the third keyword here is voice analysis. Anyone here heard about voice analysis before? If yes, type yes. If no, type no in the chat box. Anyone here heard about voice analysis before? Okay, no. All right, no. Not sure. Not sure what is that. Oh, Pasila heard that before. Okay, okay. Not sure what is that. Don't worry. I'm going to explain to you what is voice analysis. Okay, in today's sessions. All right. So as you can see, I'm a trainer. Like what Kala introduced me just now. I'm the psychologist. You can just call me Yong. Okay. If you can't remember my full name, it doesn't matter. As long as you can remember Yong Tao Fu punya Yong. Right. Easy for you to understand. Right? Easy for you to remember now. Yong Tao Fu punya Yong. But don't call me Yong Tao Fu lah when you meet me personally. All right. Just call me Yong is good enough lah. Right. Okay, I'm the founder of the Sci Home. Sci Home is a psychological center for training and consultation. I have a 10 years of experience in after I graduated in my bachelor degree, I start involving in consultation and giving a training. So I got a very strong vision since 4 years ago when I established Side Homes. One home, one enlightener. Okay, I found that many of us, when we got the emotional struggling, who is the first person you will go and look for? Type in the chat box, let me know. Who is the first person you will go and find?
Young, you're not moving. I think you got hang. Young, can you hear us? Sorry for the technical error. Let's wait for Young. Okay, he dropped off. Yeah, he's lagging. He dropped off. We'll just wait for him, yeah? We'll just wait for him for a while.
Welcome back. Anyone can hear me? Carla, you can hear me or not? Can.
Yes.
So sorry.
What happened?
Okay, because what happened, right? Internet unstable. You know, sometimes internet just like human. Our human emotional unstable. Internet sometimes also emotional unstable, just like our human. That's why learning emotional intelligence is so important, my friend. How to make yourself to be stable all the time and then not affecting other people. All right, let us continue. All right. Just now I asked one question, The question that I was asking is about how we talk about when we are in the stress, who is the person that we are going to approach? Most of the time is our family member. Most of the time is our friends, right? So I found that nobody want to find psychologists. Do you know why people don't want to find psychologists or not? I was thinking like, hey, we are the expert, right? We are the expert on this field, but why nobody want to find us? Any reason, people? Please talk in the chat box. Let me know what's the reason you don't look for psychologists when you got emotional stress, relationship issues. Why we find our mother, find our father, find our friends, but not psychologists? Involves cost law. True lah. When you talk to your mom, right, they don't ask you to pay the money as well. It is true. It is true. Farisa say he. Carla say expensive. True. That's why I got the idea. Do know how find and don't know the procedure. Don't worry, Sophia lah. Now you know me already, right? You already know the process. You already know where to find already. Ya takut dikatakan sakit mental. Ya ke siapa cakap begitu? Biada betul. Who said that you're sakit mental? No. Okay, looking for the psychologist sometimes just to help us to organize our jumble of thought. Sometimes looking for psychologists just to help us to increase our life quality only. Okay, so why I got a one home, one enlightener, this vision? Because I hope that whenever I want to approach you guys and share with you whatever information and knowledge that I have, I hope that whatever you have learned it, you don't keep inside your pocket. Please do me a favor and share your knowledge with other people. Do me a favor to share your skills, to share your knowledge, to help those who in need your help. Okay, so this is my request. Can we do that? If yes, please type yes in the chat box. Let me know that you can do that. Can you do that for me? Let's do it like whatever we have learned today, we don't keep inside to us. We help to share it with other people, help other people as well. Our society will become better when we start supporting each other and help each other. All right. So I went to the different companies to give training. These are some of the companies that I went before, like Daikin is my clients, Watson's, Axim's developer, Fujifilm, they are this well-known company, they are my client as well. So you can see that how they are having the fun in their training, everybody laughing. Not only that, we also did some trainings regarding conflict management as well. So you see these people, when they're playing the game, they are so serious on it. Not only giving the corporate training, another things that I keep on doing is I went to the different schools. I went to the different primary school and secondary school to keep on sharing the knowledge of the psychology, to help those students to learn how to manage their emotions and learn how to socialize with other people. This is all is a free CSR program. I did it for the school because I believe our children, they are our future. Okay, our children are the ones they deserve to have a happiness life. Our children, they deserve to know what the big corporate needs, what kind of soft skill is needed by the corporate. So when they graduated, they can have developed this kind of soft skill and they got bigger opportunity to masuk sekolah yang bagus, to masuk corporate yang bagus juga. Okay, so this is my intention. This one I did it for secondary school student as well. All right, so I always hope that not only adults ourselves can have enjoy the success, but I also feel that students can enjoy the success as well. However, I got one question for everyone here. What is the key to success at the workplace? For you, what is the key to success at the workplace? Please type in the chat box. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, write in the chat box. I'm waiting for you. Let me know. Let me know. I want to know more about yourself. Okay, tell me, what is the key to success for you? You have been working for so many years, right? You have been working hard until OT. So what is the key to success? Self-motivated, time management, good leadership, okay, good environment, respect each other. Yes, work hard and smart, correct. Resilience, very correct. Happy with what we do. We say that we got a passionate on what we are doing, right? Okay, teamwork, yeah, undeniable. This is very important. In the workplace, we cannot only work alone. You might say, I'm a very introverted person, Mr. Young. I always like to sit at the corner, just do my own things. Mr. Young, I don't want people to catch on me one. They do their own work, I do my own work. Yeah. So I don't like any office politics. I just want to work alone. I'm a person very introvert now, Mr. Young. I cannot join the team. Guys, are you sure when you say that to me, it will help you to build a better team dynamic in your workplace? When you tell me that you always like to work alone, when you tell me that you are introvert persons, it doesn't help us to work in the team, in the company as well. Okay, sometimes you feel that I don't have to build a connection with other people. It doesn't mean that people doesn't want to talk the gossip behind you. Regardless, you are isolated or you're sitting together with them, people sometimes still talk the gossip about you. So why not? You connect more with the people, probably you can have a better relationship and positive working environment. So I can see that many of you saying that, resilience, respect each other, work harder, smart. All this is the key to success at the workplace. However, what are the blocks to your success and well-being? Have you ever thought of this question before? What are the blocks to your success? You know that you need to keep on running, pursuing your goal, and you want to become a successful person. You want to have your professional success. You work so hard, OT, you spend so much time with your colleague, spend so much time with your manager just because you want to pursue the success. But have you ever thought what are the blocks to your success and well-being? Tell me in the chat box, guys. Tell me what are the possible blocks as you can think of that can block your success. Write in the chat box. Let me see your answer. Okay, while you are writing the answer, I would like to tell you a story here. This is a story about one day a young boy and the father went to a circus. Okay, and the young boy asked the father a question. The young boy asked, "Father, you see, the elephant was so big, But then why the elephant was controlled by a human? The elephant actually can run away from the cage, right? Actually, the elephant can just break the chain and run away. But Father, tell me, why this big elephant still under the control of human? Do you know what is the answer about? Anyone heard about this story before? Okay, yes. So the father say, because of fear. Just like what Kalai said, because of fear. Because of overthinking. Because of the toxic environment. Because of the limiting belief. Because of the takut salah. Because of the self-doubt. Because of the toxic environment. Do you know that how the people in the circus, they train the elephant not to run away? When the young elephant, when the elephant still very young, they bully the elephant balik. Okay? And then they lock the elephant. They lock the legs of the elephant with the chain. You know, as a young elephant, you will feel that you want to run away, right? As normal reactions. I hope that I can run away from this circus, get my freedom. However, when they want to run away, the owner of the circus, the trainer, they punish the elephant. They use the rotan to cane the elephant, make the elephant to feel pain. And the elephant, second time that he want to run away, the owner doesn't want to give the food to the elephant. The elephant slowly and gradually believed that he cannot run away. He started to believe that if he run away, sure he will kena punishment again. If he try to run away, it is impossible. It is not possible at all. So guys, throughout this story, what do you understand? The elephant, although it become a big size as an adult, they can run away. But then what blocked them to success and run away? It is because of the limiting belief. Because of the fear. Because of the traumatic experience that he has it before when he was young. That is the reason blocking you from success, my friend. Probably many of us here, you have attended many training before. You have you listen some of the audio book or some YouTube before. Some of the motivational speaker telling you that what is the steps for you to become a successful person, step by steps, how to become a billionaire, millionaire, so on. However, why not everybody can become billionaire? Why not everybody can become Vincent Tan? Why not everybody can become Jack Ma? Why? Because majority of us here, we are restricted by our limiting belief that has been set when we was young. The fear that we have since young by our parents, by our teachers, the limiting belief that we have since young by our teacher, by our family member, that is the reason block us from success and well-being. Therefore, it is important to find out what blocks you from success. Do you agree with that? If you agree with that, please type 111 in the chat box. Let me know you agree with that. It is important for us to find out and aware what blocking us from the success. 111, type in the chat box. Thank you so much for your response, Ton, Susie, Sophia. Okay, so I believe that many of you have heard before about IQ, EQ, and AQ, right? What do you understand about IQ? IQ, EQ, and AQ, which one do you think is more important? What, by the way, okay, type in the chat box, let me know what do you understand about IQ. I just want to check lah. Okay, sometimes some of us we is not so sure about IQ is what. IQ is what? Tell me, don't tell me like IQ is intelligent quotient. That one is like full term. Okay, I want you to explain a bit what is IQ. Okay, yes, Lorraine say that it's about the knowledge that you have it. Yes, Tun say that it's about how smart you are. Okay, what else? What else do you understand about IQ? Yes, the professional skills that you have. For example, you are good in memorizing you are good in remember something. You are good in memorizing your sejarah. IQ is also about you are good in mathematics, accounting, technical skills, engineer knowledge, all this is about the IQ. However, what is EQ? Anyone here know about EQ? What is EQ? Write in the chat box, let me know, what do you understand about EQ? Okay, yes, EQ is about the quality of the relationship that you have with other people. EQ is about your emotional management, right? Kavita, are you trying to say that? Yeah, EQ is about your emotional management. Yes, Alice say is about a soft skill, right? How about AQ? Anyone know about AQ? AQ. I think many of us, we do not know what is AQ. Let me tell you. AQ is about adversity quotient. What is adversity quotient? It's like when you are in the trouble, when you're in the difficulties, how good you are in bouncing back. That one is AQ. Okay, so I want to ask guys, you want one question here. Anyone here, do you believe that IQ is more important than EQ in the workplace, or you believe that EQ is more important than IQ? If you agree that IQ is more important than EQ, please type I in the chat box. If you believe that EQ is more important than IQ, please type E in the chat box. What do you think? E? What makes you think that the answer is E? What makes you think the answer is E? Why you say that EQ is more important than IQ? Or both equally needed? Yeah, this is the most conservative answer, Kavita. Yeah, no wrong, no right one, huh? The most conservative 50% important, right? But let me tell you what research saying here. Research has been shown that EQ is a better predictor of success than IQ or technical skills. Okay, this is the fact, my friends. If you still believe that IQ is very important than everything, IQ is more important than the EQ, let me tell you, since 1996, research has already shown that the EQ is a better predictor of success than IQ. Okay, of course, EQ including on the focus on the positive, listen before making decision, admit mistakes, show empathy, how do you deal with your negative emotion, all this is included in the EQ. All right, then what is emotional intelligence? Okay, this one please write down. Many people have clear definitions of the EQ. Let me explain in clear. What is emotional intelligence? First, emotional intelligence is the ability. Everybody say it's an ability. It's not inborn. It's not saying that, oh, Mr. Yong, you know why I'm so short-tempered? That's because my mom lah. My mom is the one short-tempered. That's because of the genetic passed down to me, and I also get short-tempered easily. Yo, Mr. Yo, do you know why I always feel emo? So I always feel sad and anxious. That's because of my grandfather. My grandfather is that kind of person, very emo. And that's why the genetic passed down to me. I also feel very emo. Look, don't point the finger to other people first. Because emotional intelligence is ability, which means that it can be developed and nurtured. It can be developed. So when we say this can be developed, means that this is what kind of ability? This is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotion in positive ways to relieve your, to achieve your objective. So a high EQ person, they always know what they want first. High EQ person is not about whether he is good in managing emotion. This is not the priority. Okay, remember one thing here. I repeat again, this is a key point. People with high EQ, first of all, they know what they want. What is their objective first? Once they know their objective, then they try to manage their emotions to achieve their objective. Do you get my point here? If yes, please type yes in the chat box. Let me know you know about it. I give an example here. Most of the time, I ask, do you understand of your emotions? Do you understand how you feel today? Do you aware how you feel yesterday? Majority of us, we didn't aware how we feel yesterday. How our anger can affect other people, we don't understand that. How our sadness affecting our family member and our colleagues, we don't understand that. This is what we call that lack of self-awareness. However, people with high EQ, they always understand how they feel right now and how their feeling affecting other people. This is the first keyword, understand. Number two, after you know how to understand, after you know about the impact of your emotions, you will start managing it. You will start to find a way, take a deep breathing, meditations, or you punch the box, just to make yourself to cool down to achieve your objective. If your objective is to solve the problem, what for you keep on showing your anger to other people? If you got a conflict with someone, yet you want to solve the problem, probably we need to understand our anger. If let's say we keep angry, it only bring a lot of negative impact to other people. However, if we start manage our emotions to let us cool down, stay peace and calm, we will got a higher possibility to solve the problems with our colleagues or with our superior and managers. So again, people with high emotional intelligence, they know what they want in the end. And then they start understand their emotion, manage their emotion, and sometimes they use their emotion to achieve their objective. Just like a kid. Anyone here, you remember those days when some kid, they want to go to shopping mall and buy the toys. And then they ask mommy, I want to buy the toys. Mommy said, no, it's enough already. See, look at your toy box. So many toys, you already have it. Don't buy it. Then the kid say, Ma, I nak beli. I nak beli satu lagi Hot Wheels, 10 ringgit je. And the mom said, no, it's enough already. Don't buy the toys. Then what happened to the kid? Guess, guys. Guess. If you're the kid, what will happen this time? Mom said, cannot buy the toys again. So if you're the kid, what will you do? Tone, you know it. Then this kid start crying, rolling on the floor, and start crying again, tearing, showing you that, Ma, I nak beli toys ini je. Showing the tantrum, rolling on the floor. Oh my goodness. And then in the shopping mall, the mom keep on looking surrounding. Oh, too many eyes is looking at them. Too many people looking at them. The mom start worry. Oh my goodness, what to do right now? So many people looking at my kids. Okay, then the mom say, okay. Ini kali terakhir. I buy the toys for you. No, next time already. Okay, promise mommy, yeah? Then the kids say, okay, ini saja lah. Okay, last round lah. Immediately, mom buy the toys for the kid. Guess what is the next? The next is the kid immediately stop crying. Sometimes, do you understand that the kid is better than us in using the emotion to achieve their objective? Do you learn that something, my friend? Please type yes if you learn something here. Yeah. Kid is better than us in using the emotion to achieve the objective. They got the gift immediately, they stop crying. How about as adult? We are the adults here. Do we know how to use our emotion in our workplace? Do you know how to use your emotion to request something from your boss? Do you know how to use your emotions to solve the conflict with your colleagues? Wow, probably these are things that we need to learn. Of course, today I can't share with you so many things by these 2 hours. Okay, but in fact, in the future, if let's say we got a training session, I can share with you more stories about this. So what is the 5 elements of emotional intelligence? Number 1 is about self-awareness. Okay, how much do you understand about yourself? How much do you recognize your own emotion? Don't tell me, Mr. Yong, many times, many people ask a psychologist how to manage the emotions. How? Teach me some tips. The first tip is not how to regulate the emotion. The first tip is, do you aware and understand your emotion? Do you aware how you feel right now? And do you understand why this emotion happened? Do you know why the anger happened to you? Do you know what is the reason of your sadness? We need to start from the self-awareness, self-regulation, and then the elements of others of emotional intelligence, including motivation, empathy, and social skills. If you want to become a person who mastering emotional intelligence, this is all the key point. This is all the elements you need to master it. Social skills, how you socialize with other people. Empathy, Are you able to understand how people feel? Or you don't care of how other people feel? Motivation. Do you need any reason to wake up in the morning? Do you need people to push you to wake up in the morning? Or you got your own passion, you got your own inner goals to push you up in the morning to work for what you want? And then it's about how you regulate emotions. This is the 5 elements of emotional intelligence. Okay, please type 5 in the chat box if you already learned the 5 elements of emotional intelligence. If you are clear with that, please type 5 in the chat box. 5 elements only. So if you want to improve your emotional intelligence, please master these 5 elements. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so and another study showed that 90% of the top performer of the organization, they score high EQ. My friends, if you want to get your professional success, if you want to become the top performers in the workplace, please don't only boost your IQ. Please don't only learn different professional skills. What you need to do is how to boost your social skills, how to boost your self-awareness and self-regulations, how to boost your motivation, how to boost your empathy. The more you master the element of the emotional intelligence, the higher chances that you have to become the top performer in your company. Okay, so people say, do the comparison here. What is the difference between people with high EQ and people with low EQ? People with high EQ can make better decisions. Okay, people with high EQ, they can make a better decision and solve the problem. Do you know why? Do you know why people with low EQ, they always play a victim and avoid taking the responsibility for the error? Let me share with you the neuroscience. Okay, I like to draw. Yeah, I like to draw. Let me find the whiteboard to draw. Maybe I draw here lah. Okay, so I draw a brain. Okay, guys, do you think this picture look nice? What do you think? If you think look nice, please type yes lah. If you think okay, not nice lah, doesn't look like a brain, please say no. What's your answer? Nice, right? Fine. Okay, boleh lah. Right. Guys, do you know what is EQ? EQ, sometimes we aware that different picture, when a different person look at it, have a different perspective. Sometimes the fact is not so important. Just imagine, sometimes when I tell you I'm drawing a brain, although it doesn't look like a very actual brain, but when the time you tell me it is nice, wow, it look nice, you make me feel happy, you know. You make me feel confidence. I know that my drawing is not that good, but when the time you compliment me, you affirmed my art. You make me feel more confidence and motivated. Always go back to one question here. What is your objective? You know, say, Mr. Yong, it doesn't look like a brain, you know, this look like cashew nut. I know that, but doesn't matter, right? This is not an art class. This is an EQ class, man. Always remember, what is your objective here? Okay? First thing Mr. Yong teach you. So our brain here, we got a part called amygdala. Okay? Amygdala. AMYDALA. Amygdala. Amygdala is the brain that helps us to regulate the emotions. Okay? Regulate the emotions of anger, anxiety, fear. This is the function of the amygdala, to regulate emotions. Okay, everybody write amygdala in the chat box. Make sure that you know this is called amygdala. Okay, amygdala, very inner side, the center of our brain, amygdala. Another part of our brain called here, frontal lobe. Okay, frontal lobe. What is the function of frontal lobe? Oh, yeah, my handwriting not so good. Frontal lobe. Let me type it better. Frontal lobe. The function of frontal lobe is to help us to have the executive functioning. For example, calculations, analytical, logical thinking, critical thinking. This is all the function of the frontal lobe. Everybody say frontal lobe, right in the chat box. Let me know you know about the frontal lobe. Okay, so what is the relationship between frontal lobe and amygdala? When a person's, the amygdala is very active in processing the fear, anger, and the anxiety, the frontal lobe of the person is not so active. Which means that, I'm putting in the human language, when you are very angry at someone, actually you cannot think rationally and talk to that person. Do you agree with that? When you're angry with someone, you cannot think, you cannot analyze the situation objectively. You cannot think better solutions to help the person, because you got too much of anger. Your amygdala is too active already. However, if you can regulate your emotion, when you make yourself to cool down, okay, amygdala not so active in regulating the fear, anger, anxiety, your frontal lobe, that can be more active. So have you heard before why people say that you can learn better when you always keep a peaceful and calm? When you always got the emotion and peace and calm, actually you can learn better. If you always feel happy, you can learn better as well. Why? Because your amygdala no need to be so active in regulating the fear and anger. You are happy, you are peace. Therefore, your frontal lobe can think logically, analyze the issue more objectively. And then you can make a better decision in this case. You can solve the problem. Because when you want to make a better decision and solve the problem, your frontal lobe need to be very active. So therefore, your amygdala cannot be so active. You got a point here, my friends? If you learned something here, please type yes in the chat box. Let me know that you learned something here. Why people with high EQ, they can make a better decision and solve the problem? Because they regulate their emotions first. Then only they make a decision, make a better decision and solve the problem. Okay, thank you. Only 2 people understand this part. Is it because too deep already, too complicated for you? Okay, this is about science lah. If you like science, then you know about it. But because I study psychology, therefore I like to explain things in different perspective by using the science. Okay, and then not only that, people with a high EQ, you can keep cool under the pressure. You can resolve the conflict easily. You have a greater empathy. However, people with low EQ, you probably have aggressive communication styles. You refuse to work as a team, and you're probably overly critical of other and dismiss other opinion. You don't care about how other people feel. You don't care about how other people think. You don't want to listen to them and you criticize their idea. This is what we call that people with low EQ. The comparison between high EQ and low EQ. Okay, so I hope that everyone here, one thing, keep on reminding you, if you want to become the key to professional success, is to mastering the EQ more than the IQ. Why? Because when you're mastering the EQ, it can help you to make a better decision and solve problems. It can help you to work under pressure, keep cool under pressure. It can help you to resolve the conflict effectively. It can help you to get a mutually beneficial solution when you are in the conflict with other people. And it will help you to have a greater empathy to understand how people feel, and people like to socialize with you as well. So my friend, the key to professional success is by mastering the high EQ in your workplace. IQ, you need it when you want to enter a good company. You need to have a high EQ, good CGPA in order for you to enter a good company and work there and work there. However, for you to survive better in the workplace, for you to be promoted, for you to be respected in the workplace, we need high EQ. Do you get my point here, my friend? Okay, this is the key point here. Okay, the next. Wow, let me erase first. Too dirty already. Okay, too messy. How to erase? Okay, erase. Too. You kenapa? Too. Too messy already. Hold on, let me share again. screen. Okay. Come back here. All right. And then not only that, we can see the importance of EQ at the work. EQ can help you to improve the communications. EQ can help you to resolve the conflict. EQ can help you to enhance your teamwork, stress management, and decision making. So self-knowledge help you to protect your mental health. We need to have a more understanding, more knowledge about ourselves. The more you understand yourself, it can help you to keep a psychological well-being. The more you know about yourself, it can help you to be aware and thoughtful. The more you know about yourself, it can help you to accept your own strength and your weakness. The more you know about yourself, it can uncover your personal value. What blocks you from success? Because you have some limiting belief. That is the things that we need to master it. What is the things that block me from success? I want to find out. And then stop caring about what other thing and motivate ourselves. Okay, this is self-knowledge here. All right, then you ask Mr. Yong. So since just now you say mastering emotional intelligence is the key to help me to get the professional success. And you also mentioned that we need to find out the blocks, right? What blocks us from success? But how to start it? By doing tests. The simple answer is by doing tests. Okay, what kind of test it is? Voice analysis test. But why voice analysis test can help you to find out what blocks you? Let me explain to you how voice analysis can help you. Number one, anyone here heard about conscious mind and subconscious mind before? Have you heard about this concept before? Please type yes if you know about conscious mind and subconscious mind. Okay, thank you so much. Conscious mind and subconscious mind. Yeah? All right. What is conscious mind? Conscious mind is about how the things that you know about yourself. Conscious mind is about you know who you are. The part that you acknowledge that you know who you are. You know what you are doing. This is what we call that conscious mind. Like you are doing the critical thinking, logical thinking, all these belong to the conscious mind. However, in a day of 24 hours, do you know how many percent of times we are in the conscious mind? It's only 10%. Means that 10% out of the 24 hours is how many hours here? 2.4 hours. It means that in the day, there's only 2.4 hours we aware of what we are doing. That means that we only know we only know about ourselves for 10%. 90% of the time, we are not aware what we are doing. 90% of the time, we do know who we are. There's a 90% of you haven't uncovered yet. You got the potential, but you haven't uncovered yet. No one help you to uncover it. No one tell you your strength and your weakness. No one tell you what blocks you from the success. This is about the subconscious mind. What is subconscious mind here? Your belief. What do you believe? Limiting belief. Do you have the limiting belief about, like you always tell yourself, I can't do it, I can't do it. I'm a small potato. I lack of the competence. I lack of knowledge. I have nothing. This kind of limiting belief block us from the success as well. But we can uncover that. We need to discover our subconscious mind and find out what is our limiting belief. This is what we call that self-awareness, the element of the EQ, the first element of the EQ. Do you aware how your emotion, your belief affecting you? How about your emotions? Do you have the kind of experience sometimes when you just look at someone, immediately you have some emotion toward the person? Yes or no? Type in the chat box. Sometimes when you look at someone you don't really know him very much. When you look at him, you feel like angry at him. You feel so anxious when looking at him, when get along with him. Do you have the kind of experience? Yes, right? Okay, this is what we call that your emotions is affecting you. When I was just graduated in my bachelor degree, one day I follow my ex-boss to a company for a meeting. In the meeting table, there are many foreigner European guys. While we are having the meeting, my boss asked me a question. He said, Mr. Yong, do you have anything to add on? Do you have any idea about this project? You want to add on some suggestion here? Immediately, without any conscience, I say no. I said, boss, no, nothing. Everything is just fine. Just proceed. However, when we are taking Grab back to the office in that journey, I have a lot of idea, keep on sharing with boss. I keep on telling my boss, hey, boss, I think just now, the kind of a proposal, we can do some amendment. I think we can have a better idea there to make the whole proposal to become better. My boss, my former boss, looked at me, you know. He asked me, Mr. Yong, why don't you just speak up this just now? Why don't you just voice out your suggestion just now when we are having a meeting? Well, I was speechless. I don't know what to say. I found that this not only happened one time, it happened for a few times. Then I start having the self-discovery. I try to find out what happened to me. Why every time when I was sitting in the meeting table, I'm not able to speak up my opinions? Anyone here can tell me why? Anyone here, first of all, you got this kind of experience? Type in the chat box, say yes if you got this kind of experience with you. Whenever you're in the meeting table, you don't know what to say. I'm so kanchiong, so worried. You know what to say. Yeah, low self-confidence. Don't say low self-confidence. Okay, anyone share with me? Let you read my mind then. You read my mind. What was my emotion? What was my belief that time? Why I'm not able to speak in front of the people in that meeting? Afraid of being wrong. Yes, it's true. Don't say low self-confidence is true. Low fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of rejections. Yes, anxiety. 3. To be honest, I tell you, I was very anxious. You know why I was anxious? Okay, the first thing I aware is my emotion. I recognize my emotion. I got a lot of fear. I fear of being rejected. This is true. I fear of being underestimated, under-evaluated. I got the anxiety of making mistakes. I got this anxiety and fear I meet. And also aware of my limiting belief. I found that when I saw someone who is taller than me, you know, actually I was quite tall. I was 176, 176 cm. When I found someone is taller than 176 cm, right? And then if the person is from Europe, got a very good English accent, and then if the guys wear the blazer with the very the beard here, and then with the strong perfume, immediately I feel takut already. I feel like they are better than me, I feel like, wow, they are the big guys. They are the amazing persons. I start to have this kind of limiting belief, which is, I am a small potato. Every time in the meeting, I keep on telling myself that I am a small potato. My opinion is not so important. They are better than me. They are the CEO. They are the director. I am nothing. 4. But I aware, if let's say I continue to have this belief, do you think that it can lead me to the professional success or no? Yes or no? Type in the chat box, let me know yes or no. If I keep on having this limiting belief, I am a small potato. I think whatever idea that I have is not so important. They are more important. My boss is here. He's so reliable. My boss is here. He is the giant here. Yeah, just leave it to finish the conversation. Do you think this limiting belief can lead me to the professional success? The answer is no. I found that this is so wrong. Then I asked my ex-boss, how can I make a change here? I want to change my mindset. I want to change my limiting belief. How? I love my career and I want to see that I got a professional success here. Then my boss say, first of all, you need to change your belief first. Wow, Kavita is so passionate in asking the question already. How to change, sir? It seems to me that you also was in the same situation with me that time. Yeah, I want to share with you one thing here. This is wow, the advice of my former boss tell me. He said, Mr. Yong, You was right. When we talk about the IT, when we talk about the IT, we are nothing. We are not familiar with IT. If the client from the IT company, they want to talk about IT, yes, we are not the expert. If the client, they are from the account firm, we are not familiar with account, yes, we can't say anything on that. However, he said, Mr. Yong, do you know why client asks you to be there? Client want to know how our psychologists can help. How they want to know how psychologists can help to improve their employees' mental health. So remember one thing here, Mr. Yong. In terms of psychology, you are the hero. They are the zero. This advice was so impressive to me. Until today, I can still remember. In terms of psychology, we are the hero. They are the zero. That's the reason they need our advice and suggestion. Although they are the giant, they are the C-level, they are the directors, they are the European guys, they are taller than you. But you are the hero in this industry. That was true. That was true. Guys, what blocked you from the success? Have you checked your own limiting belief? Perhaps you need someone, you need a coach, you need a trainer to help you to figure out. Trust me, you won't do it alone. And you can't find the limiting belief by your own. Unless you got a very good boss. Unless you got a very good boss sitting next to you and coach you. Anyone here, you got a boss always like to coach you? Say yes in the chat box. Let me see. Do you have anyone here, you got a boss always sit next to you, coach you, always guide you how to break through, always guide you step by step, how to go for the professional success? Say yes in the chat box. Let me jealous on you. No more. Seldom lah, sikit-sikit lah, don't say, right? No, right? No, right? No. Therefore, we can't expect our leader in the company, they can lead us and coach us to help us in the journey of professional success. If you got it, that means that you are lucky. Saleha, you are lucky. Hazrin, you are lucky. But you can see that so many people here have no opportunity, no coach for you. By the way, if you attend the training, I can help you to uncover your limiting belief. Make sure that you got a new belief in your professional success journey. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. You say, Mr. Yong, why you say using the voice analysis can understand a person? Why? What is the concept? Where the concept coming from? From the physics. If you want to find the secret of yourself, please think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration as well. Because everything in this world is vibration. Albert Einstein tells us. Okay, including the sound is vibrating, light is vibrating, conscious and subconscious mind is vibrating, atom molecule is vibrating, DNA, RNA is vibrating. Everything in the world is vibrating, including your emotion is vibrating as well. You know the full terms of emotions? It called energy in motion. That's why, do you find that sometimes some people, they just pass by you, although they didn't verbally tell you how they feel, but you can sense it. You can sense that they got fear. You can sense their happiness. You can sense their anxiety. You can sense it, right? Anyone got this experience before? Type yes in the chat box. Let me know. The person who just sit next to you didn't tell you how they feel verbally, but you can feel it. Why? The rest of you cannot feel it. That means your men, especially men, you need to learn about this, Sometimes the wife always complained, hey, my husband like a wood, like a stone. I feel sad that day, he also cannot feel it. Hiya, a man said, don't know lah, I just want to watch news lah. I don't know lah, I just know how to solve a problem. I cannot sense my wife need emotion. If you are the man here, you got the wife, you better learn how to sense the energy of your wife. Other women don't care, okay? But you need to learn how to sense the emotion of your wife. This is the way you can survive better in the last 10 years, in the next 10 years, in your marital relationship. Every marital man here, every married man here, if yes, this take note now, okay? But woman is better than man in sensing the emotion of other people. Oh, you can feel very strong energy. Wow. Wow, amazing. Yes, you can feel the person aura. Yes, that's good. Especially when you are the HR. Sometimes after you're becoming the HR for years, right? When the person just passed by you, you already can feel the emotion of the employees already. Right? Anyone here, you are the tell me what are you working in your company? What is your position in your company? Straight in the chat box. Let me know. By the way, I'm quite curious. I want to know like your work as a HR engineer, or anything. Oh, engineer. Okay, okay, engineer. Yesterday I just did the trainings for 2 days training with Daikin. Many engineers they attended the training, and I found that many engineers they are very stressed. They got a lot of keep on logical thinking, how to solve a problem, how to solve problem, how to solve problem. A lot of things to do. Credit management, PA, lecturer. Well, I got two lecturer here as well. Nice to meet you, lecturer. Okay, HR. Okay, you know HR. Once you become a very experienced HR, people who pass by you, you already can sense their emotion very well. This is what we call that energy emotions. All right, and Dr. David Hawkins, he's a well-known American psychiatrist. He said that if you want to understand a human's emotion, you better start from understanding their energetic vibrational frequency. Wow, very difficult to understand, right? Okay, in the layman terms, we call that every emotion every emotion can be measured with numbers. Give you a picture here. You can see the picture here. Okay, Dr. David Hawkins say that every emotions have their own frequency code. Every emotions can be measured. Do you know? Okay, anyone can tell me in your workplace, do you think that in your workplace is quite a positive vibe or negative vibe? Type positive is positive, type negative, type negative. Don't worry, you type, I also don't know which company where you're from. Okay, I just want to know that in your opinion, anyone here you feel that your company, your workplace is quite positive vibe or negative vibe? Positive, positive, positive. Mix of positive and negative mix lah. Okay, wow. Play safe. Just say that positive and negative mix. Okay. But do you know how actually to maintain a positive vibe in your workplace? Many people have no idea. Mr. Yong, I hope that I got a positive vibe workplace, but how to get it? According to this chart, you will get the answer. Higher frequency means that positive vibe very strong. How to get a positive vibe strong? When a person he always have the love, the person always feel joy, the person always get peace. These can you see the 3 digit here? Means that this person is in the higher frequency vibe, positive vibe. In the layman terms, if you want to make your workplace to be more positive vibe, try to think how to increase more higher frequency emotion. That will be make your office to be more positive. Do you get my point here? However, if you found that your positive is quite negative vibe and you feel shy to say it here, okay, don't worry. I want to explain to you why your office can feel negative vibe. It can be because many people in the office, you got a negative emotion. For example, you always feel fear, got a fear in the office. You always get angry in the office. Office got many people get angry easily. Office got many people feel shame working in this company. And so on, this company will become a lower frequency workplace. So what decide a workplace, what decide the people to be positive or negative is by the emotions that you have. Emotions can be measured by numbers. All right. So when we do the voice recording, okay, how the process it go by? The voice analysis, okay, what you need to do is you need to speak about 3 to 5 minutes in front of our systems. Okay, in front of systems. Some of you probably in different states. For example, okay, by the way, I want to ask anyone here, you're from, where you from? Is it from KL Selangor or you're from other states? Okay, write in the chat box. Let me know where you're from. Which Ipoh, Penang, okay, Klang Valley, Johor, KL. Wow, from different places, man. Wow, Penang also got so far away. Okay, right. So you might say, Mr. Yong, if let's say I want to do the voice analysis, right? How to do? Do I have to come to your center? Do I have to attend a physical training? Got two options here. It either we can do it physically, we help you to do the voice recording, or if we do the online training, online coaching, we can send you the link. We can send the software link. You just click in and then start the voice recording 3 to 5 minutes. So from the 3 to 5 minutes, we are going to record a lot of wave pattern here. Each of the wave pattern here represents the person emotion and the behavior. And when the report is going to show you in that 3 to 5 minutes, which wave pattern appear dominantly, which means that which emotions and behavior appear dominantly, that one will show on the report. The rest, the low score one, is not going to show on the report. All right. So in short, through the voice frequency, we can understand the person's brain frequency. And from the brain frequency, we can understand the person's emotional and physical health. And this technology is not from Malaysia. We brought it from the Netherlands. And it has been invented by Dr. Hans van Mussel. He is a neuroscience person, a physics person, and he combined neuro and computer science together. And he has been using 34 years in investing this technology until today. He's still alive and he's still updating the whole system. All right. So this technology was developed based on the study in physics, quantum physics, biochemistry, epigenetics, and psychology. 5 different subjects of science combined together to investigate a human. Anyone here, you did psychological tests before in the internet? You find some online psychological tests to understand your personality, to understand your emotion before. Anyone did that before? Tell me yes in the chat box if you did that before. Okay, yes, DISC, okay. Anyone? You did that before? If no, then no, yeah? All right. So most of the time, the online test you did before is only based on psychological tests. This one subject. However, what amazing things that happen to this voice analysis technology is we are going to investigate a person with 5 different perspectives to understand the person. It is so comprehensive and so accurate to understand a human. All right. And then not only that, it has been recognized by the United Nations Institute for Training and Research. Okay, so this is about the technology of the voice analysis. So you say, Mr. Yong, once I done the voice recording, what's the next? Once you have done the voice recording, within the half an hour, we will send a copy of report to you. Okay, like just now, Miss Kalai say, please stay until the end. Why? Because when you stay until the end, you got the opportunity to try this voice analysis. And the most important point is it is free for you. If you have no idea what is voice analysis and you are not so sure what, even after my explanation just now, you want to have a hand-on experience and you want to have someone to give you some coaching by using the voice analysis mind report, you got the opportunity today. Stay until the end. Okay? But I'm not sure if anyone here you interested or not. I want to check in the chat box lah. If you're interested in this offer, please type me in the chat box. At least I know lah. Otherwise, we got a big misunderstanding here, Miss Kalai. We're not so sure whether people like this offer or not. So just want to double confirm first if you are interested. If you are not interested, then I'm not sure what we can do for you already lah. Wow, narrate me. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Okay lah, Kalai. Remember these 5 people. We want to give them the free gift later. The rest, whoever not saying me one, we need to consider later lah. eBay, say me already. Oh, suddenly got so many people saying me. Okay. I can see you. Kalai, remember these people, whoever type me, remember them. They are the They are the person who are interested in this voice analysis. They are the person who want to go for the professional success. We want to help them. Okay, 3. Okay, got the point here. Then the next thing, Mr. Yong, at least you need to tell me what is included in the report, right? You cannot simply ask me to do the voice analysis without telling me what is the information is going to show on the report. Tell me, what's that about? Okay, Mr. Yong, tell you first. All right, in the report, the first thing you are going to know is about your stress level. Then you say, Mr. Yong, everybody also got stress now. What for? We need to analyze our stress. It is true. Every one of us, we have a certain level of stress. But do you know where your stress coming from? Do you have the self-awareness? Sometimes you thought that you got the A stress. Actually, the issue is coming from the B and C. So this voice analysis is helping you to identify the stressor of you. As a HR, you got the stress, right? You thought that HR, your stress can be related to human? No, sometimes your stress is not related to people. Sometimes your stress is like solving a problem, but not related to people. In this report, we are going to tell you where your stress is related to logical stress or related to emotional stress. Okay, see carefully here. If your result is here, okay, if the report show that the result here is between 0 and 5, which means that you are experiencing logical stress in recent. Means that the stress that you have is related to something. You keep on thinking of why, tell me why this issue happened to me. Thinking of why and how to solve the issue, why this happened, how to solve this issue. That's why we call that logical stress. Logical stress including your work, your health, your finance, and your future. The training that I did yesterday, so many engineers, and majority of the engineers, they are having the logical stress. Whenever they're in my training, they might keep on thinking how to solve the problem they're passing down by the manager, how to solve the technical issues. The first thing is about the logical stress. Once you know that this is logical stress, then only you will take the next step, how to fix it, right? The second one is emotional stress. What is emotional stress? The stress that you are having, if you found that your score is between 16 to 40, means that the stress that you're having is related to someone. It's a people stress. Okay, it's a people stress here. You keep on thinking when you just close your eyes, when you think of that people, you already start feeling stress. This is what we call that emotional stress. So we have no idea where our stress coming from. Therefore, we keep on using like running, jogging, swimming, meditation just to reduce the stress. Wrong method. You need to identify the root cause of the stress first, then only you can use the appropriate method to solve the stress. If you got the financial stress, don't tell me you keep on jogging can help you to solve the issue. If you got the people stress, don't tell me that you keep on swimming can help you to solve the people stress. We need to identify where the stress coming from, then only we can solve the problem. Clear with that? This is the first part you can expect from the report. First part. Okay? Then second part.
Yong, sorry.
Yes.
I got some direct message asking, can give toilet break for a while, 2 minutes at least.
Oh, can. Yes, you can bring your handphone to the toilet as well. Just kidding. All right. Let's take a 3 minutes toilet break. Is that okay, guys? Agree? Okay, 3 minutes toilet break. See you soon. 3 minutes.
Okay, I think already 3 minutes. Can we start? Is everyone back? Please type 1, please. Okay, thank you, Yong. I think we can start.
We can continue, right?
Yeah, continue.
Okay. That's a good idea, lah. At least we can avoid some biological pressure. Later you feel biological stress, because of the cannot go to pee. All right. Just now we talk about the stress, right? We know that stress can actually coming from people or coming from the logical stress. Different stressor, we will have different advice how to solve on it. Okay. Number 2, we talk about the frequency emotion. In your report, what you can see, it will show you how you feel in recent. What is the emotions that keep on happening frequently in recent? Therefore, sometimes in my training, I will always help the candidates to find out what make them feel in that way, what kind of belief they have. Now, for example, this person, he always got doubting, hesitating, difficulties in making decision. The emotion that he has it quite frequent in reason. Okay, then in the training, in the coaching, I will find out what happened, caused him to have this emotion. All right. The number 2, you can see that the frequent emotion, if let's say you don't really know how you feel, as a human, you already forgot that you got a feeling and you don't know how you feel. This voice analysis can actually help you to identify what is your frequent emotion in recent. Not only that, the report is also telling us our core emotion. What is core emotion? Core emotion is the emotion, old emotions from long time ago when you were still a kid or when you're still a teenage. That time you have already on these old emotions. And this old emotion, it didn't go for disappearing. It didn't disappear. All the old emotions that we have in the past has stored in our brain called hippocampus, emotional memory brain. Okay? And it can be retrieved by using our system to find out how this old emotion affecting your present. We don't expect that, right? We thought that present just focus on presence. We have no idea actually how the old emotions, when it not disappear, it can affect our presence. For example, when we are making decision, every rational decisions that we make every day is affected by our emotions. Like I tell you just now, I'm not speaking on the meeting table. Why? Because I was led by the old emotions of fear. And where this fear coming from? I remember those days when I was studying in the primary school, secondary school. That time, I always been, I'm not so outstanding, I'm not so outstanding. I'm not so extrovert and outgoing. I'm that kind of person is, I want to be low profile, low key. Okay, nobody see me, it's fine. However, I found that once I enter to the society, sometimes we cannot maintain low profile. If we keep on maintaining low profile, nobody know us. Nobody recognize us. Probably no people respect us as well. I understand it, but I cannot break through it. I try, but then when it comes to the meeting table, I can't voice out. Because I keep on thinking about how was the past when I've been rejected by other people, when I studied in primary school and secondary school. I keep on thinking at that time when I was in the primary school and secondary school, I keep on thinking I'm the small potato. That's why when I work, after I graduated, I was still thinking about that way. This is what I'm calling your old emotion lead you to become who you are today. But understand your core emotion through the voice analysis, my report here. It helping us to find out how your emotion can affect your decision making. Let's take this example. This person is anxiety, fear of failure. Tell me, guys, if we cannot remove our core emotion, what can we do with our core emotion? Since Mr. Yong, you said that this old emotion cannot be deleted, right? So how can we use this old emotion? This is the concept that we need to have it right now. Okay, core emotion can lead you to the good way. Core emotion can actually lead you to the negative way as well. Okay, take this example. This person, he got anxiety, fear of failure. In a good way, what will be the impact? In a good way, what will be the good impact? If a person got this old emotion, fear of failure, tell me, share in the chat box. Okay, managing what? Managing what? Okay, careful. Yes, he is a careful and cautious person in a good way, right? So every time when you pass a job to him, probably you can trust him easily because you will find this person, he will try his responsible. He will be very responsible to manage the tasks and make sure no mistakes. Yes, and this person might plan ahead. Well-prepared persons. Yes, he will always do his best, correct? What else? What's a good part? When we got this old emotion called fear of failure. Yes, he will strive for excellence because he doesn't want to have the feeling of failure. He planned ahead, careful and cautious. However, tell me, guys, what is the negative impact? What is the cons here? If a person have the fear of failure, this old emotion, how does it affect his daily working? Not flexible, yes. One, he has set the plan. He doesn't want people to change or modify the plan. Otherwise, he will feel like frustrated and don't know what to do if let's say any mistakes happens. If any consequence happen, they're out of his idea. Yes, afraid to voice out suggestion. Yes, because once he voice out the suggestion, maybe when the people say that this is wrong, this doesn't make sense, and then he will feel very upset. Yes, he will overthinking. Yes, because overanalyze the situations to make sure that he's not having the fear of failure. Okay, afraid of rejection. Yes, give yourself a big clap. Good job, everyone. Good effort. Okay, indecisive. Yes, this is part of the emotion as well. This is the negative impact of the core emotion of fear of failure. So guys, so in these situations, you need to find someone. Everybody, your core emotion is different, you know. I am only showing you the example here. Once you do the voice analysis test, then only I can find out more about yourself. Okay? From there, you can see how your core emotion affecting you and how to manage this core emotion is so important. This core emotion is like a two-edged sword. It can help you, but it can ruin you as well. All right, clear? Then the next one, the report will also show you your L and R, how good you are in processing your emotion. Many people always say that, oh, Mr. Yong, I think I got manage my emotion lah. I ada pergi main badminton, I ada pergi makan mama dengan kawan. You know, all these things I did to manage my emotion. But when we go through the voice analysis mind report, we got the black and white answer. Okay, in the report, R is going to show us your right brain perceive the emotion. Every day you can feel different emotion because of your R. L, left brain, is the one to help you to process the emotion. Process the emotion. So we need to perceive the emotion and find a way to process the emotion. Okay? And then in the chart, in the report, they got 3 types of situations might happen. Some people, their L and R is very balanced. Means that when they are in the stressful situations, they are quite good in process their negative feelings. Okay, let me repeat again. It means that when a person, they are in the stressful situations, they are quite good in managing their emotions effectively. Okay, they always go their own way to manage the emotion. They're aware how they feel. They know to use what kind of appropriate methods to process the emotion. It could be the situation number 1. Or it can be the situation number 2. They are very forgetful. So whatever happened that yesterday, someone make them feel angry, today forgot already. Just don't mind. All right. So this is the first case. Second case, here, the report might show you that you are not balanced. Your R is higher than L dramatically. What does it mean? It means that this person, you probably suppress a lot of emotions when you are in the stressful situations. Okay, you try to make the big things into the small issue, try to make the small issue to become like no issues. Your mouth says no issue, but inside your heart still got issues. This is what we call that less process. And then another one, we call that L, lower than R. R is higher than L a lot. What does it mean? Means that this person, when he is in a stress situation, he like to exaggerate the problems. Okay, he is over processed. The left brain over processed will make the issue like become very big issues, and then he will feel anxious easily. This is the 3 types of the emotions process that we have. Different people have different ones. Like the engineer training that I went last time, many of the engineers, they are here. They are here suppressing the emotions. Okay, they only keep on thinking how to solve the technical problem. But whenever emotions come to them, they say, just leave it aside first. They say, probably when come to the engineer, emotion is not so important. I told them this is wrong. Engineer, although you are logical thinker, but you still need to know how to manage your emotions. Because like I say, if we do not manage our emotion, our amygdala will be very active. When our amygdala is very active, our frontal lobe can be low active. We cannot think logically. Means that if you want to think more logically, you need to manage your emotions well first. Do you understand my point here, my friend? Yes? Yes? So this is the advice that I have for those you work on technical side. For those you always need to think logically, don't ever tell me that emotional management not so important. No, you need to manage your emotion first, then only your frontal lobe can work optimally. All right? So this is what you can expect from the report to tell you which status you are. Next one. Okay, report will also show you whether you express your emotion or not. Sometimes you thought that in the relationship, you are the one to always express your feeling to other people, right? But it's not true. According to my experience, many of us here, maybe we are in the introvert degree here. The introvert and extrovert degree here is not about whether you like, but it's not about your personality, whether you like to go for outgoing or you like to stay in the room for study. No, here is about if you're the extrovert degree here, means that you are quite active in showing your emotion to other people. When you are in the introvert degree here, means that you are quite passive in showing your emotion with other people. Do you know why sometimes you feel that people don't understand you? Anyone here, you got some experience here? You feel that people can't understand you. People don't understand your feeling, especially. Type yes in the chat box. Let me know if you got this kind of feeling before. You don't feel that people understand your feeling. Most of the time, you feel that they don't understand you. Yes? Yes? Okay. Yes. Alicia, yes. One of the reasons I found out is because maybe you are in the introverted and 4th degree here. Okay, introverted and 4th degree, that's because we bottle up our negative feelings. People with introvert 4th and 3rd and 4th degree, you can talk a lot. You can talk a lot of works, you can talk a lot of finance, investment, and so on. However, when we want to talk about your true feeling, you will feel like shame to talk about it. You feel like very anxious to talk about it. And then when we don't talk about it, there's an issue here. The issue is people don't understand us. Guys, if you want to boost your social skills, if you want to let other people to know you better in the workplace as part of the professional success, my advice here is you need to find out which level you are first. Are you the one that people are very passive in showing your emotion or active? When you are too passive, of course, people cannot understand you because you didn't give opportunity for people to understand you. Of course, people cannot help you because you never tell them about your true feeling that you need help. So this is the important part. I will encourage you to go for explore. Are you the kind of person bottle up your feeling? Or you're the kind of person, actually you are quite healthy level in expressing your emotion in the workplace? Not only that, this report will also tell you your sensory attributes. You are the kind of feeling type people. Are you the kind of feeling type people? We got three here. Are you the hearing type people, feeling type people, thinking type people, and visual type people? Each type of the sensory attribute here means that you have a different style of learning. For example, if you are the hearing type, the way for you to learn is by group discussion. Okay, go for more group discussion. When you feel stressed, when you got dilemma, confused, don't think alone. The person who's suitable to think alone when they are in the dilemma is thinking type person. If you are not a thinking type person, go for hearing type. It will be helping you to find out the best answer. Okay, if you are the feeling type of people, what you need to do is not by listening to too many theory, but you need to have hand-on experience to learn from the success and failure. This is what we call that the feeling type of people. And you know, like when I remember that in our trainings, we always like to find out the participants in the training, are they visual type, feeling type, hearing type, thinking type, so that we can learn from each other, learn how to feeling type, learn how to deal with visual type. Visual type will learn how to deal with hearing type. Hearing type will learn how to deal with thinking type. We will always have this kind of discussions in our training as well. Okay, it will be very fun if let's say you go by groups. Okay, so maybe like if let's say you think that is quite interesting, actually you can propose to your HR manager as well, to let your HR manager say, to tell them that yeah, I think we can have some emotional intelligence training to find out more about our colleagues. Okay, because people who attend the emotional intelligence training, they don't only focus on themselves. They want to build a good relationship with the colleague as well. They want to build the positive vibe at the workplace. You can suggest to your HR, let them know what will be, it will be good if let's say a group of people learn together, learn from each other. Ask your manager or ask your superior to sit in this training as well. He can learn you better. He can learn from you, and you also can learn from him. You can know his communication style better. You can know his feeling better. That will help you to build a positive relationship in the workplace. All right. So not only that, okay, so this is an example. Thinking people, they are quite quiet, they are the data lover, they like summary. When in the coaching session, I will explain more to you about this part, or in the training session, I will explain more. But right now, I don't think that we need to go further on this part. But I just want to let you know, if you want to have a good social skill, you want to boost your empathy, the first of all is, do you aware what kind of sensory attribute that you are first? Do you aware about your emotion is affecting other people? Do you aware that you got expressed feeling to other people or not? Or you don't all the time? You just be isolated and nobody understand you. All right. The last part is about this report can tell you your personality. Anyone did personality test before? Type yes in the chat box. Anyone did the test before? Okay, yes, yes, yes. All right, all right. So in this personality test, we are going to identify, we use the theoretical framework of Enneagram. Okay? Enneagrams, in this report, we can find out the two dominant personality of you. So for example, this person, he is the helper. Okay? Helper is the base. So it means that he got this personality with him from long time ago. Long time ago in his unconscious mind. So this person, he like to care of other people. He is very friendly to other people. He can be very kind, warm, generous. However, the report will also show the limitation of this personality. For the helper, they're too concerned of how other people feel and controlled by other people's emotions. For example, the helper, they play too many roles in their life and lose sight of themselves, didn't take care of themselves. So in the report, what you can expect is, I'm going to tell you what is your strength of your personality and what is your weakness of your personality and how to improve it. Do you know why sometimes if let's say you are the helper, you feel that you keep on busy on something. You're a very busy person. Here need you, there also need you. But you found that sometimes you feel that you are sacrificing yourself too much and you don't happy with that. Okay, so how to solve this problem? Solve this problem. This problem is by identifying your personality first. Then only we can give you an appropriate suggestion how to make a better change on that part. All right. So this is the helper. Another part of the report will show you you're growing towards, which means that the personality that you are developing to fit into the situation that you are right now, to fit into the situation of your workplace. Okay, this person, he is a perfectionist here. So once we know the perfectionist, we know that he wants things to be right and good, holy and integrity. Forgot to tell you, another amazing things about this report is, it is going to tell you what do you need. They're not only here to tell you your strength and limitations, but they are here to tell you what is your desire, what is the inner need that you are pursuing. This one we all need to know about it. Do you know why sometimes you keep on helping other people? Why? Anyone can tell me why you keep on helping people? Why is somebody that keep on helping people? Come, try in the chat box. Let me see your idea. Why is someone, although they are very busy already, but then they still keep on helping other people? Why? Make a difference, satisfactions. Okay, what else? You know, most of the time, helper never think of this question, yeah? The people with the personality of helper, they didn't think of this question. They just go and help. They say, if I could help, just help lor. Tak susah sangat kan. Tolong sahaja man. Okay. No one helped them before. Okay. Some people say validation from others, satisfaction. Okay, very close. What is answer? Based on the report, here we can see the desire of the person. They want to feel the presence of love, acceptance, and recognition. What helper need in return is not about money. What helper need in return perhaps is about love. They want to feel the love in the air. Okay? They want to being recognized. They've got the fear of not being wanted. They got the fear of not being loved. They got the fear of not being recognized. That's why they make a lot of effort and time in helping other people. This is what we call that somehow can be unhealthy as well. Some of the helpers that I know, they make themselves very tired until get sick and cancer. You're going to find that many people who got a cancer, they can be a very good helper people as well. They do a lot of charity works. Do you find that some people, they always like to do charity work, but they die early? Anyone found that before? Say yes in the chat box. Some people, they do charity works or do a lot of helping the society and community, but then they die early. It can happen as well because they didn't really take care of themselves. Also feel unhappy if get unfavorable return. Yes, and you start blaming and you start having the victim mentality. I already helped you so much, ma. Why these people didn't appreciate it? We might have this kind of thought happen to us. So this report, this personality part, I'm going to tell you your strength, your limitation, what is your inner desire, and then what is your fear. And of course, the most important thing is I'm going to help you to break through your fear. If let's say now you are in the dilemma, our job here is to help you to find out the blocks. What is the blocks to your success? We want to identify it out and then remove the blocks. And I hope you can always get a better relationship in the workplace. I hope that you also can become a top performer in your company as well. Okay, basically, this is things that will be covered in their report. Excited, guys? Do you feel excited, right? Anyone here, after you know the things that you can find from the report, you still feel that, well, I think I want to get a try on this. If you still want to feel like I want to get a try on this, please type yes in the chat box. Let me know that, maybe you can do the voice analysis 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes. And then from there, how to improve myself. Okay, then Tone say, how to increase the EQ? Very simple, Tone. I give you this picture to see. Remember that I say EQ is 5 elements. 5 elements of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability. How do you understand your emotion? Do you understand how your emotion affect other people? Do you understand how your emotion can affect your health? Do you understand that? Okay, and then only we got a self-regulation here. How to regulate my emotion? How to get my motivation back? How to be more empathy? How to train my social skills? All these things, 5 elements, will be covered when you do the voice analysis test. will be covered in your coaching session, or it will be covered in your training session as well. Okay, so these are 5 things. Of course, today, because we only got 2 hours, I have not enough of time to explain in details. All the training that I conducted is 2 days training. So please forgive me if you found that the information for today is not enough for you to learn. Okay, but I hope that in the future, I got more time to spend with you and help you to boost your EQ. All right, because because these sessions, we will talk about mastering emotional intelligence with using the voice analysis. Therefore, I have spent some time to talk more about the mechanism of the voice analysis. And I also explain to you what is included in the report. So you got a better idea. You can discuss with your HR later. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tones. All right. The last things I would like to say before we end the sessions today, as more artificial intelligence is entering into the world, more and more emotional intelligence must enter into leadership. That's the only conclusion I have. Yeah. Your skills probably will be replaced by the AI. Okay. Sometimes if you are good in writing, yeah, so sorry, I will tell you ChatGPT is better than you sometimes when it comes to the writing skills. So we cannot fight with the AI, but what we can do to improve ourselves to become a top performer in the company is get into more and more EQ that will be helping you. All right. So how to get the gift? This part I leave it to who? Carla or Pasila? I don't know. Forget. Okay, Carla, pass it to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yong. It was such an
Thank you.
eye-opener, right? When you are saying AI can take over us, but EQ, we can remain, right? We can still compete in the corporate world. Okay. Before we proceed with the gifts and the closing, and we still have more time, can we get, is there any question for Mr. Yong, either related to this Aquera voice care or EQ or anything that you want to know, just to, us to complete the session. We still have time. Any questions, please? You can unmute, you can type in the chat box.
Maybe
Okay,
if no question, just type cool in the chat box. Then we know that everything is cool. Type cool in the chat box if no
cool,
questions.
yeah. Okay, there's question.
Okay,
What to
I saw it.
say? Yeah.
Okay, at least back to your questions, yeah. What to say in the voice recording? 2 things you can do. Number 1, randomly say anything. Okay, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what is the content of your speech. It's not important at all. The more important thing is you just speak randomly in front of the system 3 to 5 minutes, or you can follow the script. You have 2 options here. Okay, these are 2 things that you can do. Did I answer your questions at least? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah? All right. So Tone say, any recommended resources for increasing EQ? Well, I would say that actually, if you want to increase your EQ, there are many different type of the resources, such as if you want to go to YouTube and watch the contents, it probably will help you to find information as well. However, I would say the best way to the recommended resources is by doing the test first. Now find out why I keep on recommending the test, because just like you go to the clinic, right? When you go to the health checkup, what will the doctor do for you? Do you think the doctor will immediately recommend you to take any supplements? Do you think that the doctors will immediately tell you to go for any suggested medical pills? They don't do it. So what they do is like ask you to do the test first. You do the blood test, urine test to find out more information about your body. Same things happen to us. We already got a concept like doing the blood test and urine test to check our physical health. But what if our emotional health? We haven't checked yet. So this is the opportunity for you to check. After check it, then only we can give you the suggestion which is suitable and personalized to you. I don't want to say anything that like is so general, you know. No point to be so general. General one, you can always go to YouTube and get it, the content. But the reason of doing tests is to be personalized and give you more appropriate recommended resources. You get my point here, Tuan?
Yep. Cool. Okay, since we still have some time, we are not over here to hard sell or, to market on this AI, but our intention over here is to bring a wonderful tool to the society for everyone to, empower and to get read. Because we have been seeing the mental health awareness is very, very important worldwide, and especially in Malaysia we are now only booming, so that is why we're trying to bring up something that it can be useful to diagnose ourselves, as what Mr. Yong was saying about personality tests that you can get from the websites, right? It's very much into what you are putting in yourself, right? It can be subconscious, but it's sometimes more towards conscious, because at times we are conscious on what we are actually keying in the answers. So from base of my experience, it's not because I'm here in this company, but because I have done this based on my experience. um you can get seriously surprised that whatever that you record through your voice and the frequency is being captured, and it actually portray out exactly what's happening to you. What is your mental state? Either you're introverted, extroverted, what is your core emotion, what is your another emotion, like everything is just projected there, and it's very, very useful for us to tackle those. Once you tackle those, you are very much to give another testimony. I'm a very fearful person, very, very fearful person, like what Yong was saying. And then after me identifying what was my trigger factor, what was, everything there, then I managed to, um, overcome, not to say 100% overcome, but then I'm actually learning, because that's me. Every person is unique. Every person go through their own lifestyle uniquely. They have their own traumas. They have their own childhood adventure. They have everything, right? So you are unique from another person, but we have to discuss, because the other person, they are not going for this training, so they don't know how to handle emotion, but you are in a better hand, because you are level up, you're going for this training, and you know how to handle your own emotion, and also you can handle the other person's emotion, and you can become a better person. Okay, for this one, because we managed to find this tool, and it's very useful because it helped to diagnose you mental your emotion. It's not about blood tests and you can understand your emotion, right? We don't get MCs for mental health, but at least you have to do something in order for you to identify your mental health. Okay. And okay, since there's no question and I'm done with my testimony, let me share. Okay, before that, can we take group photo? Group photo, please. Can everyone on your video? Yeah, please. Thank you. Be on your video. Okay, Pasila, take the cue.
Okay, everyone ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Freestyle. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Thank
Okay,
you.
then okay, we will do the before I do the closing, Mr. Yong, do you have any last advice or messages to the audience?
To my audience, the only things I will keep on emphasizing here is let us discover your subconscious mind. Yeah. If you want to really enjoy your professional success, find out the things that you do not know about yourself. The most miserable part sometimes happen to us is like we thought we know many things about ourselves. I already lived in this world for 40 years and 50 years. Okay. I already know myself very well. But the most miserable part is you thought that you know a lot of things, but you haven't seen the success yet. So it means that something is blocking you from the success. So there's a reason where I encourage everyone to like find out more about yourself to improve the EQ in your leadership. That one will not be replaced by AI. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Okay. So to do my closing, this is the topics that we have done nationwide for NTW. Today we are in the 9th session. Tomorrow is our last session. And about the drum roll, about the gift that Mr. Yong is giving. Okay, this is our social media. Please follow us. Yeah, please follow us and give us more support. Okay, yeah. He is actually giving a free copy of voice analysis mind report for everyone over here. But we just need a favor from you to follow us in the Google. You can QR code is here. You can scan us, or you just can type Sci Home or Training Art by IK. Follow us in Google and give us a Google review about the training experience today. Take a screenshot and email to tasha@trainingart.com.my. This is the only requirement you have, and you can actually get the free copy of voice analysis mind report for you. Yeah, so this is actually very wonderful. Not everyone can get it. Actually, we buy it, right? But now Mr. Yong is giving it for free. It's just a simple requirement, just to support us, you give us a Google review. Yeah. And there's another one that Mr. Yong is also giving. It's 2 free copies of voice analysis mind report. This is 2 copies, yeah, one for you, or you can have both, and then you can give to anyone that you want to give, your family members, your colleagues, or anyone. Yeah, 2 free copies of voice analysis report. We just need a favor from you to connect us to your HR, because we want to introduce this training to your HR so that everyone in your company can benefit. Because if everyone is benefiting, then you all can have a peaceful working culture. Okay, because Mr. Yong, when he's coming there, he can coach you better on the report analysis, and he can guide you on where you can tackle certain things that you need to be tackling, your triggering factors and everything. So you just need to connect us to your HR. Please email us to tasha@trainingart.com.my, your HR contact details. You can talk to your HR first. If your HR is interested to listen more, you can email to us. Yeah. Or you want us to talk directly to your HR, you can also let us know that you're interested, because if you're finding it interesting, then your HR might find it interesting as well. Yeah. For this connecting, you can get 2 free copies. So you just need to email us and you can get 2 free copies. Okay. So I think this is actually a very beautiful gift that Mr. Yong is actually giving us. So I really hope everyone is benefiting from this. And if you have any inquiries, we are actually putting our inquiry link. You can actually continue to, come back to us if you want to do any training with us related to this topic, or if you're interested with any other topics, you can actually email to us. I think pretty much we are at the last stage already. You can, oh yeah, one more thing. Recording, photos, and slides are given. Please give us 1 week time. We will email to y'all. Yeah, we will email to y'all. Please give us 1 week time for us to do the processing, because we have a lot of NTW in line, so we have to do one by one. Just bear with us for 1 week. But I'm sorry, we are not giving the what do you call that, attendance, because NTW, well, I'm not sure, no attendance was required, but so there's no attendance, but we are giving you slides, we are giving you photos, and we are giving you the recording. Okay, and if you like our training, please do support us by liking and follow our Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Everything is under Training Art by IK. Yeah, until we see you again in a different session. Thanks from me, Ms. Kalai from Training Art by IK. Thank you so much for being with us, and stay with us. Sharp 12 o'clock, we are ending. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yong.
Thank you, Mr. Young. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone. See you when I see you.
Bye. Gia, you were asking if we have any brochure. You can email to us, Gia. We can actually email to you about the brochure of the voice analysis so that you can discuss with your HR. Training Art, the Tasha at Training Art, yeah?